okayfm 101.7.
Lawyer Edudzie Tamakloe, the Edma, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, private legal practitioner. Now you're in a train command. Oh, hey, me watch it.
No, I'm not so. Na I'm missing another one. I'm here.
What you so pa? Now, Mammy must say, fix the country for one must shake Mediebi. Now, Median is swinging on, sir. Near my air coastal police brutalities, what Memufua Amani, among other things. One more by your yet picketing on the cake. Now, dear one calf to move back on the say one casano, ever protected one. His son said the police in one. Yeah, we protected one more and we are demonstrators in the idea of late. There is much to be desired. So we now they see in Kranzania, one more something say. One more crowd back to restore calm, no, Nipa Baku, Yabuntu, and maybe a pre-planum near the idea. One more Cassan Bepomu, private security no more one buying. Now, almost in their request, no one say, June 4, no, one more back be and fancy GTV. Now, one more swap of Cassache or mining in a sense, a mining in idea. When money the cake can be at say, I see police for no after one more be. Say one more a bank kuma, one more sips or monsem. Asemi. Eti say mrabai ena asua e bia wo mbegina so de ache wo mo anase bia wo mafun.
Yo, so Brahma, once again, we share with you na no swimming and meaning Brahma. We say Ghana ha your the of Public Order Act. And a regulating principally demonstrations in this country. Now your the constitutional so eka into which the constitutional the right to assemble. Now this right to assemble no it has been the subject of litigation in this country. Okay, there was a time MPP4 say celebrate the birthday of JB Dankwa. It's some demonstration, like an assembly, special event. Omoko IGP. Now, the previous Public Order Act, no require this is called IGP for permission. And so, demonstration, yes, na omoko no IGP ama omoko nti omoko coach say portions of the Public Order Act na require say ubenya permission if you IGP for and so waiting yes and then you to constitutional ebobra no correct Supreme Court I can say the risk now MVP for the buyer, there is merit in it. And eventually, the only enemy said almost strike those provisions of that Public Order Act to be unconstitutional. It is from that time, mainly Public Order Act to take the requirement of permission. Now, the new leader regime. You notify the police. Notification is not permission. It's not like asking for permission. Now there are two principles I see in you. The public interest principle and the right to demonstrate. There's always a balancing act. And then they said, police forward responsibility to ensure public safety and public order. Then there's also the right to demonstrate. Now, emergency, you can't see demonstrations and I've organized demonstrations. You can't see a demonstration now. So they say, who's going to be what it means is that day that road will be disturbed. The use of that road by other road users will be affected. So, you need the police to be involved in that process. Now, what should they fix the country? Here can say, my demonstration or my muhada. This is not the first. But what I say? They have done demonstrations in this country before. Now, what has become the real issue now is the decision by the police to say that you or other possible responsibility. In Kenya, the bit amount the level police protection in here. You see, okay, justice said then it's a day. I don't know, it's a woman.
Oh, maybe a pow.
Okay.
Hey, wow.
Chairman. Oh, chairman, dear Lord.
Me what a secondary school near the end.
Okay.
Aha. School fees near the other. Not secondary, university.
Okay.
Near my baby, one I'm called you. It was
Holy Trinity.
I will be court to Beban. Me na me te wo train wo chamber. I did that walk around me ba ma say ayi lo wada ma me ba ayi afes kaje secretary no om de amam na de kodidi atwo.
Oh yeah, flat na there.
Dabi o me brother preko pe. Oh. Oh ye nipa.
Oh ni ma dia papa.
Yeah.
Who sa what so e yan wawa.
When school akwa e.
Dabi o.
Okwa mighty japas jache pram so.
Wow. Wow. Okay, yeah. There was a time let my vote count for a yes on the call yes. The more. And police for expert application, a call circuit courts. And circuit court at the injunction at the truth the more. Omo call high court. No. Now, my lord, there is a Dennis. Even though no report of appeal judge, no, but additional responsibility or high court. A very interesting seminar judgment on application on the injunction after demonstration. No, can't say. And maybe police for a bassa, no more an expert. Samuel man won't die. A constitutional right. If you want to injunct it, you must give the person a hearing or the attorney. So the conclusion is not in order. I was expecting that in this particular instance, police for every right say so many fix the country for the Yadria. On the court high court. Now Omako secure injunction against the demo. Police any who find to declare a demonstration to be unlawful. Who need a powers. It is for the court to make that determination. It is anything at all. And from the representation from the organizers of this demonstration, some are casting, they are bringing their private security. They are bringing their own guns, blah, 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 to those places. What does it What I think it means is if they want to do something that the police do not agree to, you depose to an affidavit and list all this and tell a judge that, my lord, on the basis of this, if private people hold guns on a demonstration, anything can happen. It can affect public peace, public morality, and public order. And so this is a basis for you to place an injunction on them, not judges you. Now the benefit also is that the organizers will have an opportunity to file an affidavit in opposition and also tell you what they think about our affidavit. And so I have a challenge with the police on their own accord, writing to the organizers of this country, the ABC, go to court and stop them, obtain a court order against them. When you court order against them, no go contrary. The law permits you to cite them for contempt of court. But say what the best will say wrong. Money will come. I did a mobile leader with the greatest Ghana police. And I'm aware of very brilliant lawyers are Omowo, the legal and constitution department of Ghana police. I am begged 21st century listen. A bit more different from during those military regimes. Those ones, they're not the roots of engagement may be different. 2022, some of these things ought to be avoided. Once you have received the notification from them and you have reason to believe there is no problem, what you do is you go to court, obtain an order to restrain them from doing it. They will also be heard. Then the judge will do a balancing act and then come to the verdict that this person should be stopped or this person should be allowed. That is what we should do. And so I'll plead with Ghana police. Look, Brother Kwame.
What we are privy to the reasons for their arrest?
Then America says, under this circumstance, what would be the basis for arresting a person who is here to embark on the exercise?
Exactly, because you can't put something on nothing.
Exactly. The exercise is supposed to be June 4, which will be Saturday. Which will be Saturday. The event is not taking place there.
Now, we also said they are to maintain law and order. In order to maintain, say,
you see, like you say, the devil don't know what is in you unless you action it.
Sanity.
As we speak, the matter is here to be actioned. The person has just brought you notice. So also want to make Muhammad here. Me am a company security.
They took cognizance of the fact say Adiana Wamsu Mubayeno. Adiano hinges on and Ray Crown Wamoko GBC Wamakwa now see a two abayo.
It's not the reason why you need a court order.
Yes, to restrain them.
To restrain them. Now say, my lord, GBC is a security zone. We will not permit this demonstration of picketing to happen closer to a security zone. Social and so place that they want to go. It's a security zone. Permitting people to picket will compromise the security of the place. What deposits to an asset? Only Parliament has the right to be heard. Another say no, my lord. Oh, it is not GBC, no. It is ABCD place. In fact, we are about 400 meters away from the entrance of GBC. So the police concern is completely misplaced. What deposits to an affidavit? Now we know if are not contesting the matter in court. Then the judge will look at the respective affidavit. No, this one merits a fair verdict. Blah blah blah. No, I yet not okay. But so I am begging. Look, some of the lawyers, Kofi so legal and prosecution, and many other lawyers I have worked with. Senior lawyers. In fact, the head of CID, I saw a lawyer. Can you work? So a senior lawyer. So some of these things, the Ghana police should bring some of this modern policing. You see, what happens in policing? There are two things that you must always support. One is there can be national security. National security. If you are not careful, you may end up turning national security into regime security. Now, when you regime security into you're only protecting one particular administration. Your focus is going to protect one particular administration. That cannot be national security per se. That is regime security. But the danger with regime security, with the benefit of our history, and it's that's coming. When you say almost every coup d'etat that has happened in this country became popular.
Yes, very.
Almost all the coup d'etat that happened in this country became popular. But when you could be a Yaya or Ghana for sorry, a demonstration against the coup makers there. The removal of unsatiable crime and crime. When you counter, we are and for 4 years against the coup makers. When Buzia was removed, when we said Ghana for core demonstration against the coup makers, Liban, the move against the coup makers there. Almost all coup d'etats tend to be what?
Even in 31st December 1981, you're sorry, I'm not pabe 5:30 no. Na coup nesi. 1979 likewise. Sounds soon to see. And then no what him say? Emma, because 1979 JJ do something before you die. So and 81 you know. Oba Ebeka say, countrymen, this is not a coup, but it's a house cleaning exercise. Now, I'm saying why if
all the security men in those times were focused on regime security. They were not focused on national security. They were focused on protecting that particular regime. Now, how in God's name would the coup d'etat be popular? What it means is that at the time when I lead an officer, oil secured. Now oil secured. The people were not happy. The people were not happy. But he didn't know. Because his security apparatus were only interested in protecting him. That is something that we must avoid. I beg the managers of our current national security apparatus. Look, may lecture the Honorable Jugate, Lord Serve Company Law. I say me I know about class and know all kind of say. I didn't say Ghana for yen Cold War that and say. Say next Edudzie no can say me tia Kojo Mensa. Kojo Mensa so benya opportunity on air to vent the anger. Yen na ye ka say bia ni akoda.
Ya makoda obia
no bia. Obianya opportunity. But when you allow people to bottle up Uma and for anger, frustration, bottle up, and they have no means to let out the anger. Who say, anytime some of these things happen, it's like Independence Day. There'll be excitement all over. What it tells them is that all this while, you as a leader, you have oppressed the people. They have been looking for an opportunity to vent out of the frustration. It's a message. For work and the power of the national security, by minister and account. And the security agencies. Well, comment. What is the demonstration about? Almost about Achimota Forest. It's about these are the two things I almost can say they will demonstrate again. One man crop, one man say 80. I don't know. From one end to another. You say return or reverse EI 144.
Okay.
You can make sure about family. Let's see how we manage this situation.
Now, the snappy one on the British High Commissioner, any response a free the Ghana Police Service. You were dampare wabaye. Yet is foreign minister to intervene.
Dampare. Mesreno. You see, there was a famous Roman emperor, Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius, na owo obiana obeno pa. Na se ni pa na ejuma o ya na ne se osori anopa no atape the emperor. No actually say, remember you are still a man. Inti senkrofo boji no so na yakọ ohire ni tuma no atape no gently. No say remember you are still a man. Kai. So ye nipa o. Se nipa peja dodoa. Kai. So ye nipa. IGP that. You see, there's something called tone consciousness. Black man, I say men are man no kai. I say the leader of the faith has been arrested again. We'll see how this goes. Nothing more. One country being this was the only truth. How does this amount to interference? How does this amount to interference?
Baby, oh yeah, rhetoric. He said statement. He said arrested again.
What
would you say? Traffic offense.
No, black family has he not been arrested again?
Sure.
We'll see how it goes. We'll pass a judgment.
No.
Waka say due process should not be followed.
No.
Waka say due process.
Was it necessary for such a pronouncement to be made?
Black Kwame, last 2020, American black man George Floyd. Police officer here, Oma Okumuno now, or then a night, they need a scene a concert on the movie. Oma Penin and I do Danko Gufado 1 year tweet about it. 1 year tweet.
I understand what I'm saying, a video crowd man.
Video crowd was Du Bois Center. Were we interfering in policing in America?
No.
Not on Mantening, not or look, and you see, Kwame, the level of hypocrisy in this country is what. Now UK, no more. This same UK, no more ambassador be a friend John Benjamin.
Sure.
So kind of.
The kind of
towards 2016, NDC greater trial demonstrations in the Echo Farm and residents in some shooting be a court. The ambassador then was on air discussing what happened and even telling government to be careful. And the IGP then who said or throw a letter attacking him. That parent should slow down. Let's say no. Ghana is organized by rules. When I open mention Vienna Convention, who Dampare? No, when we say Vienna Convention is between states. When we say, Ghana has any foreign affairs ministry. So it's Dampare to be responding to the British High Commissioner directly. Who is he? When we have a foreign affairs minister. Dampare only interior minister.
Aye.
So if he has any concern, what would you have done? Channel it through your minister. telling me through the foreign affairs minister. What we say?
Any say maame no so no. Ono so go so betimi a channel no dey no so through the appropriate quarters.
Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo. George Floyd has no see and offer US ambassador.
David Bacho.
Black man offer US ambassador tell me so ambassador. Black man now mo kumuno no. And say mo kumuno sa. Offer no. So please, there's a way and you see, like I always say, there is something called tone consciousness. So this I can't say Mr. Now who decided say Uber responding a simple tweet while responding with a thesis. That by PhD now I know a better influencer no. One line, what's your thesis? Boss, I beg you. I beg you. I beg you. O police, o major in that we a simple. Rakwame. When we say police for 18, we have a simple opinion poll among police officers. O make sure say, the biggest challenge now is your uniform. And the police need echo pam on one attack. And you are the head. This should be your concern.
I'm not Debut. Say, dear, you didn't know Muno. And know about to say 1% down. And man say,
You're not making now so that you can take your next ICT campaign. You see, map on couch a certain celebrity status for himself. Look, from the time of our ICT, on your own share, the instances of extrajudicial killings are also. You should be worried. That's fair. We initially on one point a young man who go school or share the trajectory from where he started. We are waiting beautiful life story. But not like Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Or here will be a pinching a kakra man who said a IPP position on yet the foreign affairs minister.
Party. Cancer medicine pay.
That's it.
Basically, I said, lawyer God, Edudzie Tamakloe, and I think on the 1.7 so in Yena.
OKFM 101.7.